live from his luxury penthouse apartment in London's glittering East End, Dean Lerner, club owner, entrepreneur, and publisher of high-class gentlemen's magazines, invites you to join him for an exclusive man-to-man. Please welcome Mr. Dean Lerner.
Thank you. 1,000 thank yous. Good evening and welcome to a very special musical edition of Man to Man. In fact, it's such a one-off soiree that Satu's been temporarily allowed to join me on the sofa to watch and has been given permission to remove her tail. Again, on a temporary basis. The tail on her costume, that is. She's not a lizard. That wouldn't work. But before we kick off proper, I've got a couple of bits of AOB to attend to. AOB Uno is that I'd just like to extend a huge hand of thank to all of you who've been so kind and supportive of me throughout my recent difficulties. Now, as many of you will know, I have been involved in the court case, but luckily, sanity prevailed and a verdict of accidental death was recorded. And AOB there's a new promotion at my restaurant, Shadino's, it's my restaurant. We're offering £3 off any white-bait meal when you order 2 or more bottles of champagne. So get on down to Shadino's and have yourselves a salty treat. And the usual discounts still apply for female under 21 twins. Now, there's a saying, there's nought so queer as folk, and I agree, it's bad music. Or so I thought, until I met this evening's guest. He opened my eyes, and more importantly, my ears, to this wonderful treasure trove of copyright-free melody. He's one of the most revered folk guitarists of his generation, the man, the legend, Mr. Merriman Weir.
You can edit some of this out, can't you?
We'll probably need to keep it in for running time, to be honest.
This is a welcome song. Sorry, I shouldn't have put the capo on. I shouldn't have put the capo on. I usually sing this song without a capo. I could probably take it off, but probably bug up the tuning. So I can probably sing that high. Can I sing that? Yeah, I can sing that high. I'll sing it that high. I'll sing it that high. Okay, this is a welcome song. Bright end of day, sit ye down on a bed of hay, meat in the pot and dark by the door. Come drink my wine, but don't ask for more, 'cause that's all I could store. The harvest's been poor, and I've buried 4. Children, children, children. Thank you. Thank you. That was called "Welcome Woman to My Table Come," and I apologise if you're a man and you felt left out. I wrote it with a woman in mind, but it could just as easily be sung to a male companion, perhaps a passing trapper, or a king disguised in peasant's clothing, or maybe even a gay admirer from a neighbouring field who's decided to move in now that the man's immediate family are dead. Take your pick, I judge not. There are two more verses to that song, incidentally, but they're far too depressing to play here. You have to be very careful when you play sad songs, because in the wrong hands ballads can kill. One of the biggest regrets of my life is I once played a song so sad I made a flock of geese die. I was singing a lament for them as they flew south for the winter overhead, and without thinking I went from A to E minor, then back to A, and then surprised myself with an E minor 9. And before I knew it, they'd nosedived into a frozen lake. And, in perfect formation too, that was the shocking part. But, I wrote this next one for a friend of mine who was struck down with a terminal illness in the late 1990s. It was a bit of a race to get this one finished. But God willing, I got it ready to play to him on his deathbed. Sadly, at that point, he died. So he never got to hear the full version, which is probably a good thing, actually, as it was more of a critique than a celebration, really. Anyway, this next song's about lost love, literally a lost love. She went missing inside a garden maze on May Day past. It was one I designed, actually, during a particularly self-destructive period of my life. It had man traps. But it's called Loving You, and I recorded the original completely drunk, and I'm afraid that's the only version I remember. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Actually, sorry, I shouldn't really be practising.
No, that's your call. That's your call, Merriman. You're an artist. Set ended slightly sooner than I'd expected.
Should I come over for the talk now?
It's barely worth it. I think we've only got about a minute before the break, so... This is awkward. I've got nothing for this. I've got nothing. I could catch up on some admin, but it doesn't really seem the appropriate time. I tell you what, could we just break now and have a longer second half? Because this is dead time. That's clear. Okay. All right. Not yet. Please join us after the break when Merriman will be joining me for a conflab on the couch. Now. Good evening, and be coming back to part 2 of Man to Man. Satu's safely behind the bar, and I'm joined on the sofa by legendary folk guitarist Merriman Weir.
Well, thank you.
And can I say, I loved the set. I absolutely loved it.
Thank you very much.
I love folk music, I don't mind saying. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Who else do you like?
Well, who I like, other than yourself, of course, I'd have to say David Gray. Have you heard of him?
No.
Oh, you should check him out. It's really good, really mellow stuff. I wouldn't put him on in the car, though, because I find myself drifting off and it's unsafe. And I daren't overtake, because I'm liable to just give up halfway through. Now, you are one of the... Actually, Merriman, sorry to interrupt you, but do you mind canning the twang?
Sorry, what, not playing?
Yeah, I just feel it's becoming a bit of a barrier.
OK, I'll put it in there. I'll just put it over my stand over there.
You're watching Man to Man with my special guest, Merriman Weir.
Sorry, I can't actually rush because I've got a pacemaker which is quite temperamental. I came back from an open-air festival last year and I was stuck on samba. After watching.
Sure. Now, Merriman Weir. It's an interesting name, isn't it? It's not your first name, though, is it?
No. I started off as Heatherbuck Hairbredder, and I did one album as Tristan Woman, which was an album of medieval ploughing ballads. Actually, when I tour some parts of the country, I'm still just known as.
Now, you were huge in the 70s. I mean, folk huge. You weren't popular. You were respected. But since then, it's been a rather sorry tale of hitching, dossing, busking on the underground and guitar tuition. What went wrong?
Well, nothing really went wrong, actually. I've just never been very interested in sort of making it, you know.
Yeah, clearly.
I just play music. I'm not, I don't really care about money.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I was so pleased to become your manager. Because under the terms of the Dean Lerner 30-year management agreement, Merriman is guaranteed a weekly wage minus expenses and postage, which means that he doesn't have to worry about royalties and publishing and rights and all of that boring stuff. I hold all of those things on trust for him via Dino Disc Records and their shareholders. And you've even got enough left over in brass each week for the odd flagon of mead, haven't you?
Thank you.
Now, I'm intolerably excited at the moment because we stand on the crest of the re-release of your seminal album, Gallows Man.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry to interrupt me. I'm interrupting myself now. What is a seminal album? Does that mean, is that a spermy? Is that a spermy album? Because that would obviously fit in with the whole theme of Gallows Man, because apparently when you hanged, you get a reminder of the good life. I mean, I know this because I've seen a lot of corpses online. It is sick. It is sick, the internet. You just type in corpses plus boners into Google. You'll get an absolute eyeful. I was so depressed that day, I just took the rest of it off. I was so down. It really got me down, actually. Oh, sorry. What was my question? Oh, yes, your album, the re-release thereof.
To be honest, it's probably a bit misleading to call it a re-release, given that the original was more of a sort of non-release, really. We sold 8 copies.
Right. But the cover is quite striking, as I recall, isn't it? It's you on a hilltop.
Yeah, that's at Hampstead Heath.
Yeah, and you're hanging...
From a rope, from a tree, yeah.
And on the inside cover, there's you...
In a gibbet.
In a gibbet, trussed up like a Yuletide goose, with a group of children standing round. Do you think that might have affected album sales at all?
Yeah, it's possible. Although, to be honest, I blame the production.
Right, so often the case. Who produced it?
I did. That's my own fault, because I wanted a rural feel to the album, so I insisted on recording it in my back garden, which unfortunately at the time backed onto the A12, so most of the album's interrupted by traffic. Right. In fact, halfway through side 2 you can hear a major accident, I think. One track's just honking.
And has that been removed by the remastering process at all?
No, if anything, it's louder.
Well, we're very fortunate because we've managed to track down an archive clip of Merriman performing the title track from that wonderful record. So let's take a look at that now.
At 8 o'clock, me true love said, a cock will crow in my barn hay. To her with pack from battle back, I journeyed home for many a day. At 9 o'clock she me forsook and docked my cousin in her brook. I swiped me pistols from me pack and told him I sought satisfaction. At 10 o'clock we took our stand and wrathful did I strike the band. At battle's drum me cousin call, I'll have your bits on pistol ball. 11 devils rang the bell the day I shot that porter hell. Her leering prince I blew in two, then bade his dogs come form a queue. At 12 o'clock the judge he said, ye hang ye bastard till you're dead. So traveller hear me warning plain, don't shoot 4 people in the brain. See what I mean? You just hear a tiny bit of traffic coming at the end there.
I couldn't hear a thing, Merriman. I couldn't hear a thing. But then again, I can barely hear. I've got terrible tinnitus in this ear, like a constant buzzing, like a... I mean, it sounds less sarcastic than that. But, it is nevertheless there, which I got, ironically enough, at a Def Leppard concert. And I went backstage and I said to the boys, I said, you'll like this. I actually went deaf at your Def Leppard concert. And they said it's spelt D-E-F. I said, come on, give me something. And where do these soft rock bellends get off? I mean, how the hell did they even come up with that name? I mean, what were they thinking? You know, we're a soft rock outfit, we want a name that denotes sleekness and power. Perhaps we should name ourselves after a wildcat. But, you know, we've also got a sensitive side, we're vulnerable. Perhaps we should give this wildcat a disability. What about rheumatic panther? I'm not so sure. How about a hearing impediment? What about Def Leppard? Good idea, but I tell you what, you best remove one of the vowels, otherwise it'll be a stupid name. And do you know how they spell leopard? L-E-P-P-A-R-D. That's how they spell leopard. L-E-P-P-A-R-D. Benders. That said, let's get back to your album, which I understand has a very interesting recording history behind it.
Yeah, well, it's basically referred to as my post-accident album. And it comes from an event that happened just as I was travelling home, actually, one night from the Cambridge Folk Festival that year. And it was very late at night, I remember. I was driving home on the motorway. And I was with Sally, my girlfriend at the time. She also sang with me. She sang bass. And we were driving along. It was very, very late at night. And I was growing tireder and tireder at the wheel. I was just falling asleep at the wheel, and so I pulled over into the lay-by to make a baby, and wound down the window.
Let her legs out.
Yep. And we were both dragged from the car and lynched.
Lynched?
Yeah.
Lynched? Who by?
Folk fans.
Well, with fans like that, who needs enemies? You don't. They're the bloody enemies. The fans.
It was actually quite serious.
I am sorry.
They took us out the car and they hung us from a tree by my guitar strings. And then the strain of that incident, unfortunately, led to my breakup with Sally, because she didn't think I'd handled the situation very well.
Right. How come?
Well, they were hanging her up and the strings kept snapping, so I recommended they use a heavier gauge. Yeah, I didn't, you know.
You're just trying to be helpful. Now, under the Dean Lerner 30-year management agreement, you're going to have to do 800 gigs a year. Yeah. So, for this eventuality, we have created a man-to-man overnight bag. You've got everything you need right here. A twin pack of Gobblers jumbo rubbers, toothpicks, mouthwash, individual cereal packet, lube, talc, toilet paper, dental dam, spare pair of cufflinks, baby lotion, small packet of Fisherman's Friends, shoe polish, rope, gaffer tape, disinfectant, wet wipes, and a mini champagne bottle and ice bucket. And we've even chucked in a packet of guitar strings for you there.
Right. Let's hope they're not heavy gauge.
No, I think they're just normal.
No, I meant, you know.
What?
I was just making a sort of light joke.
Right.
But, you know, I usually play light gauge, but I'm saying
Okay.
they're not heavy gauge in case I get hung by them.
Right. Yeah. No,
it's
sorry.
just a-
No,
it's just a light,
that is
no.
funny. I should have laughed. No, yeah. Okay. I tell you what. I'll do. I'll laugh now, and we'll just cut it in later.
No, you don't have to. Seriously.
Look, it's the least I can do. Okay. Heavy gauge. What do you like? Stop it. And I do recommend that you pick up the Gallows Man album. It really is one of the best releases of the year. It's an absolute joy, and believe you me, I know a thing or two about a pleasurable release. It's got a rather nice new cover, and I think we can see that now. Well, that just about wraps up the show, and all that remains for me to do is to thank once again my super guest, Merriman Weir, for talking to me, man to man.
Thank you very much.
And to thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. And we'll play out now with the final track from Gallows Man. Where are you going? Please welcome, once again, Mr. Merriman Weir.
The concept of Gallows Man was quite a simple one. I wanted the record to be played continuously until the listener's eventual death by suicide. But unfortunately, the record company wouldn't let me put that on the sleeve, no. For space reasons, more than anything else. Anyway, this is from the second side of the album. It's a song called Die Die. Dahi, dahi, dida dum dai dai. Dahi, dahi, dida dum dai dai. Dahi, dahi, dida dum dai dai. Dai, dai. Do dai do dum, dida dum dai dai. Do dai do dum, skida dum dai dai. Do dai do dum, dida dum dai dai. Dai, dai. Kill yourself.